Today is a very special Nerdzoic. Today is HasCon or Hasbro FanFest or whatever they're calling it, 2021. We have a ton of reveals that are going down. You're going to get all the reveals for Marvel, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars, and it's happening right after this. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Nerdzoic. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with G.I. Joe. I know a lot of you who are collecting things like I do, like Marvel Legends and Black Series, are also into the classified, so I wanted to kind of keep you up to date. First of all, they have a, I think it's new, kids line. They had a bunch of reveals for that. I'm not going to show you anything for it. If you want to check it out, head over to Hasbro Pulse. But I think what you really wanted to see is the classified figures. They revealed 5 of them, and holy moly, they look really good. So the first one we got was, these are all from the movie, by the way. The first one we got was Storm Shadow, who looks fantastic. He has a really nice looking sculpt on there, as you can see in the pictures. And he comes with 2 swords. Next up, we have the gorgeous Baroness. And whoever did the pictures for these, Corey over at Hasbro, you're the man. But yeah, she's got leather-like details. She comes with 2 swords, an SMG firearm that has removable mags and a silencer. That's pretty cool. Then we have Scarlet, my personal favorite G.I. Joe lady. Has nothing to do with her being a redhead, I swear. She, again, has that leather-like look to her outfit, and it almost has, like, Kevlar details, and she, of course, comes with her iconic crossbow. Next up, we have 𝐂𝐡𝐤, which I may or may not be saying right. She is a brand new character being introduced in the movie. She comes with 2 swords that go together to form a spear. And last but not least, the figure that all the Joe fans want to see is Snake Eyes, the titular, I don't know how to say that word, titular? That seems wrong. The guy who the movie's made after, or named after, Snake Eyes. He looks fantastic. He comes with his new sword, Morning Light. I was thinking Game of Thrones, Morning Glory, Sword of the Morning, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, these look really cool, guys. So if you are buying these, let me know. I'm really curious to hear if you can find them. I know they're impossible to find. Shout out to my buddy Jonathan. Good luck. And the big news with this is the new G.I. Joe movie is coming out. In theaters only, July the 23rd. I'll be there opening night. I can't wait. Let's move to Marvel, where we first started off by talking about Wave 3 of the Retro line. So some of the reveals included Bullseye, a Gray Hulk, Susan Storm, the Invisible Woman, Cyclops, Ant-Man, and a aptly timed Vision. They then got in and kind of reviewed a little bit of the stuff we already knew about. So first off, _𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬. They gave us the same picture we had before. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure all of that is not new, but it is the first time we did get to see him in a box. So we're seeing him box for the first time. We're also seeing he comes with alternate hands and little gauntlet flamey things. Now, on to the Iron Man wave. Sorry if there's extra noise. That's my little notepad. I got lots of notes. So we have the full Iron Man wave revealed. So we start off with what we already knew, which was Ultron. As you can see, he still looks good, not new. It's a classic Ultron. He has a removable crackle mouth fire thing, a Kirby crackle, as I guess is the technical term. It looks fantastic. Really excited for that. That is a definite must-buy for me. Then we have the Vault Guardsman, which is an army builder, so I'm sure that one's going to be highly sought after, much like the Ninja, the Hand Ninja was earlier this year. He comes with alternate hands, and they hinted we might get an unmasked version at a future time. Next up is the holographic Iron Man, which Dwight talked about being quite a challenge to make, being not in the office in the COVID world, specifically getting the paint job right, and I'll say it, the paint job looks great. Staying with Iron Man, we next have a Stealth Iron Man, which is a beautiful dark blue metallic. Comes with those blaster effects, and it's based off of the 80th anniversary Iron Man sculpt. Is it just me, or does the comic Tony head look like he's got a crazy porn stash going on? Next up, we have Ironheart. This is an all-new sculpt, as everybody always is clamoring for. New repulsor effects. It's got an unmasked head that goes with it with a really intricately sculpted. They come with smoke effects that go with the repulsors, so altogether it looks fantastic. And it's got double pinless knees and double pinless elbows. So it's the first Riri Williams, and it's got the new tech. I think people are going to go clamoring for it. Next part of the wave, we have Dark Star, who includes alternate hands and will go nicely with the Red Guardian figure that was released years ago. And then we have the Bath, the Build-A-Figure of the wave. And it is none other than Al Gore's enemy, Man Bear Pig. What's that? That's not Man Bear Pig? I'm sorry, it's Ursa Major, not Man Bear Pig. Could be both. He looks so cool, man. Looks really big, actually. I think he's got an articulated jaw. I think they said that. Don't hold me to it. No tail, so it's not our tailed figure, so Dragon Man still there. And they gave us a 7th figure in this, and I'm assuming this one does not have a Build-A-Figure piece. It is a 90s version Iron Man with the modular armored Iron Man. So this is as we saw him back in the 90s. I remember him better from the Capcom video games. He comes with repulsors. He also has double pinless knees and double pinless elbows. And they are particularly proud of his articulation. Look at him there doing a split. They're saying this is probably the best armored figure they've done articulation-wise. So there's the whole wave together. I will have this on the Nerdzoic Toy Store Saturday, tomorrow. I'm telling you, these guys are killing me. They're so secretive with this that the distributors would not give me the information about what was coming out until literally 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it went up for pre-sale for me. So I have family obligations tonight, so I will not have this up until later tonight or early tomorrow. Please come back to the Nerdzoic Toy Store to get them, and I'll make sure they're packaged all nice and pretty. Next up, you might have heard me lament and complain about not getting a Fat Thor. Well, they answered why, and frankly, I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't know the answer to this. I should have known this, but I forgot that with Endgame, nobody knew there was going to be that 5-year gap, so they did not have access to Fat Thor or knowledge that he existed when they made the first couple rounds of figures. That's why we're finally getting him, and let me tell you, it's worth the wait. He looks amazing. Like, he comes with both Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. They have like a blue metallicness to them. He comes with a lightning effect. It's an all-new sculpt. I am so excited for this. This might be my favorite reveal of the day. Then came the teasers. Okay, first off, we found out we are getting another Age of Apocalypse wave, which we all assumed. The Fwoosh reported this late last year. A couple other guys did. What we did find out, though, is that Sabretooth will be in there for sure. And it's a big Sabretooth, the biggest one we've ever gotten in the line. And then the big one, the HasLab. So it looks like I'm getting this one wrong. I had boldly predicted we would not get a HasLab in the Marvel Legends line this year. Wrong, we are. It is a Fantastic Four HasLab. That's all we know. I'm telling you now, it's Galactus. That is it for Marvel. Let's move on to Star Wars. First off, the Vintage Collection. We have some redos coming out. So all of these were previous figures that are getting updated. First off, we have Hoth Luke with an updated face, so it's photoreal, as well as some other pieces that were updated to make him the most accurate ever. Then we have a Han Endor update. This also now has a new face on it with the photoreal technology and an updated coat. We have an updated Admiral Akbar and an updated Royal Guard, and he has a face scan under his helmet, and they updated the fabric so it fits better on his shoulders. All of the cards, like the card backs themselves, are the exact same as their original packaging, which I believe was all 2012. Sticking with the Vintage Collection, we then found out about the Gaming Greats, a new subset of Vintage Collections. So these are going to be fan channel exclusives. So first off, we got the Heavy Battle Droid from Battlefront 2. Then we got the Shadow Stormtrooper, not to be confused with Storm Shadow, from The Force Unleashed. Then we got the Scout Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. And my personal favorite of this group is the Electro Staff Purge Trooper, which is the first time we've ever gotten a Purge Trooper in the Vintage Collection. And then, of course, what is the Vintage Collection without vehicles? We did get the announcement that a petition has caused them to do this, and I'm kind of surprised because I don't really care all that much, but we're getting a Rogue One Antoc Merrick X-Wing. So it includes the Antoc Merrick figure, which is probably going to be highly sought after because they're going to not just throw him in the box, he's going to be on a card box inside the box, and I have no plans to release him anywhere else. This was leaked, but they also formally announced the fan vote for what is going to come out of the vault. So this is kind of like they did the archive vote last year for the Black Series. They're doing it for the Vintage Collection. Here are your options. We have Ahsoka Tano, the Republic Trooper, Weequay, Starkiller, and an Assault Tank Driver from Rogue One. Personally, I'm stuck. I'm not sure if I want to vote for Ahsoka Tano or if I want to vote for... I'm stuck between Starkiller, Ahsoka Tano, and the Republic Trooper. I don't know. I'm closing this out with the Black Series. Some of these have been announced as being in the pipeline, but this is the first time we're seeing pictures. Here we go. First off, General Lando Calrissian. We knew he was coming, but holy crap, he looks good. Specifically, that soft goods cape. My goodness. Then we got Aura Singh, who is tied with Lando for my favorite release of the Black Series here. And then the last member of the Bad Batch was revealed. Tech, he's got a removable helmet and a removable backpack. We also had the announcement of 𝐂𝐧𝐤 from The Mandalorian. He looks really cool. Any of you who are collecting all the Mandalorians are going to need him, and you're also going to need this next one, Sasha Banks. What's that? Oh, Tasha Reeves apparently is her real name. I'm going to always call her Sasha Banks when I'm even in universe. Sorry. Okay, so you made it to the end of the video. I'll tell you all about the giveaway. You've heard me talk about the MLC Facebook group before. It's my favorite Marvel Legends Facebook group. Those guys are great. It's a great group of people. There's over 20,000 people in there already. They are giving away, with the help of Big Nerdy, one of the movie Venom Marvel Legends figures to one of the people who go over there and join their group if you're not in it. So when you go over to the group to be eligible for the giveaway, when you hit join group, the little question thing comes up. It's going to ask how you heard about the group. Right in there, Nerdzoic. And then at the end of the contest, they're going to take everybody who joined and they're going to decide who wins a Venom. You have until 11:59 p.m. Sunday night, April 18th. So get on over and do that now. Till next time, be cool, stay nerdy, go buy your toys at Nerdzoic Toys. Later.